3, 2, 1, action. Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Record, where we talk about whatever we want. And Gina is back. Hello. I love it when you're here.
I love it when we match.
I know, we actually kind of
Oh, we matched too, dude.
Oh, we match too. You guys are not real friends. You guys aren't.
the hair.
We're the hair bros.
That works.
Hair bros.
Yeah.
We always find something.
Guys, so Hawaii says we can come in August if you take a test within the 72 hours and then you land the corona test. So if you pass it, you don't have to study, but if you pass it and you go there with the paper that says you don't have a corona, you don't have to quarantine.
Ooh. That's tight. I miss Hawaii so much.
I'm supposed to be there right now.
What happened?
Which sucks, because my friend's wedding was like, it was supposed to be right now. And it sucks because you know how when your Google Calendar keeps reminding you, and I'm like, I know I'm not there.
How many days were you supposed to be there?
Oh, you're late. I was supposed to be there for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Did your friends back out of the wedding?
Time too. I've never been to Hawaii.
Oh, you never been?
No.
It's the best, man.
We can go if you want to.
But you're missing out.
I've been there so many times.
It's so relaxing.
I loved it.
Oh, that sucks. You've never been.
Like, do you like pokey? Do you like pokey?
Yeah.
Oh god, you're fucking missing
We're
out.
in Hawaii, dude. It's so much fucking better.
Do you like beaches?
Just go into depression right now. Just go into
Have you seen water that's blue?
No syringes in the sand? It's amazing.
That's true. LA water's disgusting.
Not
Santa
recently.
Monica. I was at Santa Monica Beach, right? And I was like riding bikes, and the whole time I was just hating on it, like this ain't Hawaii.
Oh, true. No, but I mean, we recently went for Jess's birthday, and that was the clearest I've seen LA water be.
There's no diapers in the water?
There was a dolphin. We saw a dolphin.
Yeah, there was dolphins.
A dolphin.
Oh, it was so magical.
And then the water wasn't like dark green swamp water. It was actually like
Light green swamp.
kind of blue.
That's kind of blue a little bit?
Kind of blue.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Damn.
Have you guys heard about the taboo or the bad juju thing about Hawaii? I didn't know about this.
Bringing rocks and seashells back?
No.
No, volcano rocks.
So someone told me recently, like, you're not supposed to bring a significant other to Hawaii unless you're already engaged, or else you'll break up.
For real?
And it came true. For me. For me.
She was like, what?
Why is that? Not for us either.
true.
Why
Well,
is
you guys were engaged.
Cause you got married.
And plus, you guys were together for like 1,600 years, so.
But we went there like twice, 3 times, 4, 5 times.
Before?
Yeah.
The spirits don't.
It's real. It's true love. So like the Hawaiian spirits could not.
Yeah.
The rainbow. We have the rainbow.
Oh, cute.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah. Well, not to everyone.
Yeah,
So it's just you.
it's yeah, pretty much. So don't take your peoples to Hawaii.
So it's 50-50 kind of.
And then they also say, don't take sand to the beach. You know what I'm talking about?
Don't
do you
take
mean?
sand to the beach.
Yeah, because there's a lot of hot girls there, so why did I bring a girlfriend there?
I've never heard of
You never heard don't take sand to the beach?
Hawaii is not a place to bring your date girlfriend to. It's more like you're supposed to meet someone there then.
Yeah,
Or take your significant other.
Is that
Like
is that
married.
the loophole? That you guys just meet there instead?
What about people that propose there? Because like Hawaii is a hot spot for.
people do that.
That's true. That's true.
what
That's
if-
true.
Oh, that's true then.
True.
Because I did.
You did a proposal?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I got engaged in Hawaii and we did break up.
Not me.
You were engaged before?
Other
You
guy.
knew this? You forgot.
I even know the story. He embarrassed her in front of the whole entire family and friends, and then so she couldn't say no because Tiff back then could never say no.
Can never say no.
And then she was always in too deep, and she didn't even want to be with this dude. But then like she said yeah, and then later she was like, actually I didn't want to embarrass you, but I don't want to get married.
Yeah,
nice
we
of you.
spent
That is very nice.
That's nice.
You didn't embarrass him in front of everybody.
During that month, was
I don't know if that's nice.
there even 1 hour that you're like, I think I could do this?
Oh,
The whole 30 days was like, fuck.
Oh, the whole 30 days I was like trying not to throw up because I was like, no, this is gonna be the rest of my life. I can't do this.
Holding that spam musubi.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was just like, no.
Well, you had to wait. Were you in Hawaii for a month?
No. No, it was a month after we came back from Hawaii, which is like after we got engaged and all that stuff. But anyway, we don't have to go into detail. But you know what?
But I like it because it's not my life.
Yeah. I like when it's other people.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I don't have to go
It's
through
not my
that.
life anymore either.
I know. So
Like,
it's
I view
good.
it as like a fairy tale story. Like that wasn't my life.
That's how I view things, even in my life, just like even an hour ago.
I know.
That's good.
No, because I think you know how like I think Dave Chappelle always says this, where he's like, I'm half black, half comedian. So I think like when you are a comedian, there's always this third person. So like, let's say if I got hit by a bus, it's gonna be big owie for sure. But then almost immediately after, I pull myself out and I see myself getting carried across.
That's true.
I start fucking dying of laughter.
You have the strangest sense of humor.
Really?
I deal with it with humor too. It makes sense.
Yeah, like almost immediately I see how stupid and how funny like whatever tragic situation is.
Yeah, that was basically me after my motorcycle accident. I was just like having a good time and laughing the whole time, and everybody who came
like,
Like this.
Like a swastika.
Oh, that's true. It's always like
it's because I grew up Buddhist, so I went to the Buddhist.
Oh, okay. As long as you don't tilt it.
Yeah.
Don't
the other
tilt
way.
it.
Yeah.
I landed in the correct position.
Got it. Okay, got it.
But yeah, whenever bad stuff happens to me, I think if it's like in my head, I'm like, I can't make the situation better already. Might as well like laugh at it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I've already
Exactly.
accepted the situation. I think the funniest moment was
Yeah.
me and my friends, we got stuck on the Six Flags roller coaster. But then
What position?
Not upside down.
like 45 degrees.
Oh, that's
So it's like at the drop. No. So about 2 or 3 carts were turned, and we were like second or third cart or something like
Just
that.
froze there.
Yeah, so it froze there, and we were there for like at least like 40 minutes, and people were like crying and stuff, you know. And then
I would have climbed down or something.
No, you would not have.
hell.
I'm like, fuck this.
How high up?
I would just be calling my lawyers.
so it's pretty high up, and
highest
then
point then, basically.
yeah. So Byron was there, and me and Byron were just kind of like laughing and making jokes the whole time, and then everybody else was like crying and in tears. But like in my head, I was like, "There's nothing else we can do." At
I know.
this point,
You want
so
to
I'm not
cry to
panicking.
death?
I don't know.
I'd rather laugh to death.
It's actually hilarious. I would go live on Instagram.
I know.
Hey guys, it's Gina coming at you from the roller coaster ride
Girl,
over
upside
here.
down.
That would have been the sickest selfie ever. that you could
Drop your phone.
Oh shit.
You still drop your phone. Oh my god.
That's why you need one of these.
In
You
Canada,
like pop socket thing.
at a theme park in Canada, some guy was live streaming being stuck on a ride.
upside down.
No, they were just like their legs were hanging and they were just sitting there. They're like, yeah, kids are crying. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
So you could be like, I'm gonna either die right now or win a huge lawsuit.
Yeah.
It can only go one or two ways.
Yeah, I mean, when we were stuck there,
like, "I'm gonna
eventually,
sue them"?
like one of those like teenage workers climbed up the stairs to us, and they were like, "Okay, we're either gonna continue the ride, or you guys are gonna climb off back here and then walk down the stairs." And I'm like, I don't like either of those two options. I'm like, so do we know something's
continue the
wrong, but we're gonna continue the ride. I think it was like Goliath.
Goliath. Oh, that's like the biggest drop.
Oh my
So
god.
I think it was that one.
Oh, I thought that was Disneyland. You were at Magic Mountain?
Yeah.
Do you trust? So, some people tell me don't trust carnival rides and things, right?
Yeah, bro.
Carnival rides are a little bit
Whole
scary.
entire roller coaster in a fucking shoebox and then moving it around the country.
Yeah, but they test it a lot.
That's true, but then who's ever operating is like, you know, they're like alcoholics.
That's true.
He just woke up. I'm just kidding.
The other theory to that is that those are actually safer because they're constantly working on them, putting it up and tearing it down, putting it back up. So all the bolts and screws are done freshly.
Have you ever-
Whereas,
It's more worn.
That's what I'm talking about.
Say
It's
what?
probably more worn out. So much.
I'm just saying all the videos that I've ever seen of rides failing were carnival rides.
Those local fairs. Oh,
Damn, but I'll still get on because it's so fun.
You're insane.
Do you guys trust things outside of America?
No. Except Japan.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
If you put me in a roller coaster in China, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, I think Japan, Germany, that's it.
Why Germany?
Just people that are good at engineering.
German engineering.
And Japanese engineering.
The roller coaster was probably made by Mercedes, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Everything else?
Maybe Italy. You know, places that make nice cars.
But you know, everyone says
Access
Italian
powers.
cars falls apart like crazy.
Yeah, so it's really fast, but then it'll break. So it's a roller coaster that's fast, and it.
No!
Forever.
Japanese cars last 1,600 years.
Japanese cars last forever, but they are
They're flimsier.
made cheaply. Yeah,
Economical.
like if you close the door of a Japanese, I don't know about nowadays, but it's like the
It still
thing,
feels that. It
the
feels
thing
hollow.
back then. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you close it, and it's like boom.
I had a
Oh yeah,
98.
Honda is a Japanese one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
My
I had
first
a Honda
car.
for like 10 years.
Yeah, lasts forever.
My first car was a 98 Accord. I would ride that shit into war now at 100,000 miles, dude. That shit was amazing.
There's still 98 Accords on the streets.
That are probably doing 500,000 miles. Yeah.
That's so crazy. Okay, well, I've been trying not to bring this up, but
But you can't help it.
can't help it. This is all that I'm thinking about.
Are you thinking about loans?
I have been. Exactly.
Because this Off the Record is sponsored by Upstart. During these economically turbulent times, everyone is looking for a way to feel more financially secure. So if you're still needlessly throwing money every month at high interest credit card debt, it's time you checked out Upstart, the revolutionary online lending platform that knows you're more than just a credit score. Now's the time to find out how low your Upstart rate can be to help pay off high interest credit card debt.
Unlike other lenders, Upstart can reward you based on your education and job history in the form of a smarter rate. You don't need a degree or diploma to apply though.
Upstart lets you skip going to the bank because it's completely online. They offer loans from $1,000 to $50,000. So you can consolidate your debt into one easy fixed rate payment.
Upstart makes it fast and simple to check your rate. Since it's just a soft pull, it won't affect your credit score. The hard pull happens if you accept your rate and proceed with your application.
The best part, if the loan is approved and accepted, most people get their funds the very next business day.
That's actually really fast.
Sugar daddy ever.
Over 400,000 people have used Upstart to pay off credit cards to meet their financial goals.
Free yourself from the burden of high interest credit card debt and get back to using your money your way with Upstart.
Okay guys, so see why Upstart has a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot, and hurry up to upstart.com/record to find out how low your Upstart rate can be. Checking your rate only takes a few minutes. That's upstart.com/record.
We're gonna call him Daddy Upstart from now on.
Yes.
That's cool.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Bart.
Okay.
But you had another burning topic?
The other thing, yeah. So last night, I kept tossing and turning in bed, and I kept waking up, and I kept having these nightmares.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
What'd you do, Casey?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I did not do this. Whatever she did. Not
Eating
this.
snacks in bed again?
Hold on.
Yes, snacks in bed, yes.
Hold on. Okay, this thing is really intense. But have you guys looked into the whole like Pizzagate stuff?
Yes!
What's Pizzagate?
I'm very confused. There's a lot of gates, but I know that this has to do something with touchy kids.
Yes.
And
It's
then
like
I just-
satanic ritual.
Touchy kid?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with pizza?
That's what I want to know. Why is it
Okay,
called
okay,
Pizzagate?
wait.
Yeah.
Guy came into the pizza place with like his rifle and was like,
That's after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh my
There's
god.
this place called Comet Pizza.
Yes.
Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Okay.
And during the, those email leaks on with all the politicians and things like
With the
that.
Hillary stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, emails? Yeah.
This was like 6 years ago or something like that. It was a while ago.
2016, I think. It was during the presidential election. Yeah.
I think that's another thing, but yeah. So people were reading through all these emails, and then they saw some from some politicians in a pizza shop, and there were just these weird ass like.
It was like, you want to go grab pizza for an hour?
It was weird emails. Yeah.
Pizza was really like it was. Oh, I have a new
code?
pizza. Yeah, like they're using it as code.
I had a cheese pizza for 2 hours. You want cheese pizza for 2 hours? Like no one talks about pizza in the context of
It's cold.
time.
Yeah, it's cold.
And then so what that code is it's pedophile talk.
Is it confirmed?
It's pretty close to being confirmed because, it's still a conspiracy theory, but what pedophiles, like secret organizations, use to identify like boy lovers and whatever, they have signals, they have codes, and then pedophile talk like that exists on the dark web and how they like communicate. Yeah, there's keywords and codes, and then a lot of that was being used in the email.
Cheese pizza stands for child porn.
Yeah, CP, cheese pizza. Yeah.
that sucks.
I hear anybody talk about pizza outside, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of
I
them.
know.
Yeah, so that totally changed my view on pizza because I absolutely.
I fucking love pizza.
Yeah.
Cheese pizza though.
No more cheese pizza. Fuck
No more. I've never liked cheese.
Never liked cheese pizza.
Never ever liked cheese pizza.
No, he's talking about actual pizza. You're talking about the other thing.
I think he's talking about cheese pizza.
I don't like cheese pizza, period.
I like abalone pizza, adult porn.
See, I told you he was talking about the other thing. No, but yeah, so like, we ended up watching this like documentary thing on YouTube. It was like Out of the Shadows or something, and it was just. We saw this a couple weeks ago, and I was just like,
That one's about Hollywood.
that's intense. Yeah, it's about Hollywood and how the media is all controlled by like one group.
And then Tom Hanks.
And Tom Hanks is a pedo and all these things, and like, and then Hillary, and then like Frizzle Drip, and like, oh my god, so many things.
What's frizzle drip?
No, okay, so Frizzle Drip.
That sounds like a rapper.
Does sound like a yeah.
Okay, so that was the file name on Anthony Weiner's laptop, and then like,
Fuck is Anthony Weiner?
He has the perfect name.
yeah, the politician that went to prison because he was like, he was talking to an underage girl, and then so his wife is part of Hillary's campaign thing, so that's why it was huge. And then like he went to prison and the wife like filed for divorce and all these things. But apparently like the conspiracy is that this file, it like he labeled it life insurance and that it's
L.I.
video. No, hold on. It's an acronym.
Little incest.
Okay, well, let me tell you, it's intense. Just no warning. This is gonna be intense. Okay, so. Apparently, it's a video of Huma, which is his wife, and Hillary, that they were like taking the face off of a little girl, like skinning her, and then putting it on their face so they could be youthful or some shit. And they were saying that like the most hardened New York detectives and stuff, like they couldn't even handle the stuff that was on his laptop. They had to go and throw up, and it was just like so intense.
I heard that.
Oh my
Wait. So
God.
video. They said that video was in that file. Is it confirmed?
I don't know. It's a theory.
Where is this coming from?
It's just people are like I really don't know. It's just like this whole thing that people are connecting the dots, and it seems to be like it kind of sounds like it makes sense. And
A lot of shit's coming out these.
I'm not trying to like fully dive in because I'm just like, hold on, let's be a little skeptical.
So it's to keep
but
it's
So
to keep
when me and Steve are talking, this is why it sounds like bits and pieces of information. It's a lot, right? So you guys are barely
We're at the beginning of it.
starting to get your feet wet in this whole thing. So I think a lot of people have been woken up to this stuff like about 10 years plus online massively. Before that, it was very, very small, right? It all started with this book called Behold a Pale White Horse. It was a former CIA agent that wrote that book. And then I think it came out in the 70s or 80s or whatever, right? And then so like the conspiracy theory community was very, very small up until the point I think Zeitgeist came out. You guys remember Zeitgeist?
I've heard of that, but what is it?
It was a documentary made independently about
about Jewish people.
no, it's not about Jewish people. I know it sounds kind of like a Jewish word, but it's not. But it's kind of like
Because Zeitgeist means like magazine or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I know I've heard of it.
Culture, right?
the Zeitgeist documentary is basically how people in power use humans as slaves, just like we're all cattle to them. And there's a whole theory on like how power has been centralized since the dawn of time and it's been passed over, but whatever. I think that's kind of like one gateway. Another gateway was the JFK assassination, people that studied that, but then they all kind of go toward a certain way. And then some people got into Ancient Aliens, like when they watched the History Channel, and then that got them into a whole different world.
We totally love Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
We watch it all the time.
But in the whole conspiracy world, it's not all connected, but it's like a similar community.
It's like people that are thinking outside of the box.
Thinking outside the box, you're not trusting the system for face value or whatever, and then
They're picking up on little clues, and then
Yeah.
they're trying to like make sense of it, and then like kind of like make it fit into that narrative of the conspiracy or whatever, which is like okay.
Yeah, a new one I heard yesterday was that like with the whole quarantine and stuff, the idea of the quarantine is just a cover up for a lot of celebrities who are actually on house arrest for some bullshit like child porn and all this stuff. So
Saying that like Ellen DeGeneres, like people are they're picking up like screenshots or photos or whatever of her being at home, and that there's like a little bulge around her ankle. So they're saying like she's under house arrest for some reason.
Wow.
Oprah's also tossed into the same
Yeah,
conversation.
Damn.
Yeah, so do you guys remember like when the whole Pizzagate thing first happened? I remember reporting it, and I remember thinking like, this is ridiculous. Like what? Like
Couldn't be true.
that's insane. How do you even get to that conclusion? But then after watching that documentary we just saw, I was like, oh shit, this all makes sense. Oh my god, that's scary.
I think it's because people don't read into it. So they'll see it for face value and be like, no fucking way. Because I think most people, they don't want the reality to be turned upside down because that's a for sure way of getting into depression. So your mind creates ways to going, that's fucking bogus, homie. Let me go back to playing fucking Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's exactly my life. Yeah.
But that's most people though, right? But I'm the opposite. I'm like, I want to know the truth, because what's the juicy shit?
Me too.
That's to me, I watch this shit like I'm watching fucking real life, like reality TV.
Yeah, that's all.
Like it's 90 Day Fiancé. Let me fucking know about the fucking dirt in the world.
There are times I remember just laying up at night and I would get kind of like upset that I would never know these things. I want to know.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I promise I won't tell anyone. I just want to know.
I know. That's the only reason why I want to be a billionaire, so I could know the secrets and shit, you know?
Me talking to my stuffed animals after watching Toy Story, I'm like, please just tell me your life.
This wasn't even when she was a kid. It was last week.
I know.
That's so cute.
Hug that person. No, man.
That's so cute.
And then the animal, like, it moves a little bit because it's kind of off balance. I fucking knew it!
I knew it, you bitch!
No, okay, no, for real though. Like I had this Winnie the Pooh bear that would speak, like if you press the button or whatever, or the stomach. But then like when I'd be staring at it, I remember being like 4 years old or 5 years old and just being like, please just tell me. I promise I won't tell anyone.
And then did it go, I hate you?
No, it started talking on its own, and I'm like, that's confirmation. I know it is.
Oh my
I know
god,
it
yeah.
is.
If that shit ever happened to me, I'm throwing that bitch out the window.
I had a stuffed raccoon, and I would stare at it, right? And I'm like, I could have sworn this motherfucker blinked. So I'm staring at it because I want to catch it blink, but then my eyes would get fucking dry. So I kind of like hallucinate that it just blinked, and I'm like, oh shit, did you just blink? Stop blinking when I'm blinking. I know you're fucking blinking. Why are you blinking when I'm blinking?
One eye.
Yeah, right? You're like, why the fuck you keep blinking when I'm blinking, motherfucker? I didn't see you blink 'cause I saw you blink earlier.
You guys ever stand outside like at a tree and try to make a leaf move? Just
Oh shit. It's the wind. It's like,
Matilda, I could have sworn that I had fucking telekinesis too, man. I was a weird kid.
our parents probably thought we were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Kids are the best.